The election is over, and what next? Next level. This is what the president promised. Talking about Muhammadu Buhari, who just won the presidential seat for 2019. On today's Flip TV's Vox Pop, we're going to be asking Nigerians their expectations from the president. Come along with me as I meet well-meaning Nigerians. What we are pretending is the expectations of Buhari from Nigerians. Quite alright, he has won the presidential bid. So what Nigerians expect from me is what matters a lot.
Well, what Nigerians expect from President Muhammadu Buhari now is the structuring of economy so that everybody will be happy. Every economy will be revitalized. Economy will come up. Traders will be able to break even. Workers will not waste much money to buy stock their foodstuffs, so that their salaries will be okay for them. Then, rental issue should be looked into. Also, electricity is very, very important. It's very, very important. It should ensure that electricity is priority. It should be its priority. Like his minister said, Babatunde Fashola, he said that they met epileptic megawatts, about 3,000 megawatts, but now it's about 7,000 megawatts. It has a little bit improved, but at the same time, they have not done so much that I expected of him. Because if electricity is constant, then people will be happy. People will be happy. And if there is electricity and the economy is revitalized and encouraged, people will be happy.
Well, presently now, for the last 3 years and now, he didn't perform. Based on his campaign promises, he failed us woefully. From the corruption agenda that he came with, and people voted him, even though I didn't vote him in the first tenure, his main agenda is to fight corruption. To me, corruption has increased under his regime. Now he has become a saint that any corrupt person that joins him becomes a saint, which is very, very wrong. You can't tell me you are fighting corruption. You have people like Amechi, Tinubu, Fashola, and rest of them in your group, and you tell me you are fighting corruption. Just imagine a few days ago, on the eve of election, we saw pulling vans entering one man's house, and he was asked. He said, "Don't you have the right to keep money in his house?"
And who is the man?
The man is Tinubu. We know, of course. So every one of us saw it on social media. Two pulling van entering his house. They asked him, journalists like you asked him, he said, "Don't you have the right to have money in his house on the eve of election?" Come on, it's not done. I had somebody say that, Yaradua said that what brought him to power is corruption. And he wanted to fight it to some certain level. And he set up a panel about it before he died. I don't know how true that is, but I had it on a station. So now he has failed us. And presently now, somebody like me, well, let me not be negative, but another way around, I'm not expecting anything from him.
You are not expecting anything from him?
I'm not expecting, because he has failed before in 1983 or about when he was there before, he failed. And now he came again in 2015, he failed. I mean, what do you have to offer? Someone do not know the party he represents. You did not know the year he was elected to power. I mean, what are we talking about?
Don't you think that is a fallacy?
We had him say it. We had him say that in 2005. We had him mention about the APC and mention a different thing. In your cabinet, you had there people in your cabinet. I mean, what are we talking about? He doesn't have it, and you can't give what you don't have. You know, I voted for Atiku. And believe me, the ticket that Buhari is serving now is not his. He stole the mandate. It's a stolen mandate that he's serving right now. It's a stolen mandate.
As you can see, I am a hardworking Nigerian going to work. We're all like very, very distressed about the news, because if you are a president trying to help us in this country and you are about to leave, maybe we are getting the result, if you are leaving or you are going to enter second term, make the election a free and fair election. I know both parties actually did some despicable things and all, but when the head, see, they say leader is by example. If the leadership, as that election was standing, the leader of this country was Buhari. He was meant to be a leader and make the election free and fair. If the people at under the table see how he's leading the country, not doing free and fair, what will the other parties do? I'm trying to tell you that it was not only PDP that did rigging, other parties did rigging. How many parties do you have in Nigeria? They are almost 90-something or 60-something. All of them are the manu way. So we are, see, the system has to be changed in the sense that we have to synthesize the way politics is done in this country. Every person that wants to enter a party in this country, they need to do a tutorial on how to do free and fair elections. We need to, if it's for us to fly them to America and show them how it's done, we'll do that. There should be a budget for that, because we disgraced the black nation, we disgraced Mama Africa. Nigeria is so painful that Nigeria is meant to be sitting in the G20 table. But now we have South Africa taking our replacements. Nigeria is not a leader. Nigeria is the most populated black country in the world. We are meant to lead. But we are still doing election like we're in 1950. You understand? It's so terrible. Even it's so painful that 1950 were more organized than us than yesterday.
Now, the election has come and gone. What are your own expectations?
My expectations is that honestly the results, we don't even know what we can say, because PDP they are now saying they don't want to agree about the results. APC are already celebrating, but all I just know is that leadership will continue no matter what. So we are going to see another. We are still going to what we are seeing is Buhari again for another 4 years. I just pray this time around, everybody just gets set for things to flow. Like let them make Nigerians to see things, not like before. Let us not know about our budget. Let us not know what is going on. This time around, I just prayed Buhari should be more open, should look for ways through social media to communicate with Nigerians better, because it's so painful that many of us still don't know what is in Nigeria and what is not in Nigeria. So this time around, I just want the government to be more open. I don't mind the result and all. The leadership continues no matter what. If your party lost, it continues no matter what. But I just pray this leadership will be more open.
Nevertheless, I'm not doubtful. I'm not that sad or disappointed. But the only thing I want to say to the APC is that they should continue whatever they know how to do. Because I only want to pity the Yoruba land, especially the Yoruba Muslim land. I only want to pity Yoruba in general. That I know that Afenifere have tried, and the whole Nigeria. But to the re-elected president, I know that you are going to fulfill everything for your own people. It's certain that your own cabinet will be so much that even though you want to put South and South and Yoruba gun, it will not be as it, because you have an Indian agenda whereby all the APC governors in the first term, they've already signed cattle colony, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, and the rest of them all. No doubt about it. I only want to pity Yoruba that in the future, even with time, they will suffer, they will realize it. But I know to the core that God who sit on the throne knows the best. But we the people, I think I voted for my own choice. Whosoever want to vote, but please, no Yoruba people should say negative or even to anybody that whosoever voted for a PDP is a bastard or whatever. I want to intimidate other people for their right and their own opinion on their belief or whatever it is, even though APC won. But I know that it's still ring. But since you have been re-elected, Buhari, don't forget, you will pay for it. And don't forget, when you are in government, make sure that there's one thing I want to give to Buhari. Buhari, redeem your image against Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all of the APC and Araf Oyegbeshola. you must fight corruption sincerely. If you fail to redeem your image and your integrity, call yourself, that means that you're not a true Islamic person, and the God, the belief you believe in, we also, when you die, God will owe you a judgment. If you not redeem your images that you call you're fighting corruption, number one, and you do not jail or kill any of the APC member involved in the killing, involved in the whatsoever it is. Now, Gen Afaleke is not killing and humiliating a lot of people in at Ojoju, Akinde, and the rest of, shutting down people's whatsoever it is. Even the so-called non-Indians of Nigeria boy coming into Lagos State at Ojoju Bega. But all Nigerians, especially the Christians, should be united as one. This regime is on a mission, not because of whatever, but I will also wish the government, you should not forget, that's what I will always say, the regime, God bless your regime. Buhari, redeem your image and your integrity, call yourself. If not, what you believe are Islamic will also against you when you die one day. But don't forget, there's a repercussion and there's a law of karma that will be one day.
The thing was, I expect me Buhari do. Now, I expect me the country they work so that everybody go enjoy for inside the country. But me, I don't enjoy life where Buhari win. But me do well so that everybody go enjoy this our country. But me, na baba about. Na say baba about. I not saying I ain't win. Before them can't answer, I not saying I ain't go win. I don't tell you. So now the thing where you remember say, men do it. No be say go do like you know good. Men do it so that everybody go know say now change don't they. We don't they happy. Nigeria don't they working now. Now the problem will be the way remember that. Men do it. But I don't happy where you win. I don't happy where. I don't happy where.
Celebrate them.
Don't dream me now. I don't enjoy. I don't buy minerals.
We don't do congratulations. We don't win that day, that election. They me I no sleep. Wallahi, I don't reach around 4-5. I no sleep. I swear to God, I am wallahi I no sleep. I dey look TV. Now when I take light, I don't go on generator. Come use my phone. When I look. So we don't do congratulations, we don't happy say Baba don't win. But what do they fight? What do they suppose with the Baba hand? Say make you do well for us. You know say this all this Bokaram we see don't Bokaram don't they stop. But what did they do now? Everything that fuel make it go down some more. What this food? You know say poor man.
People they hungry.
Poor man, what you know? Poor man no they like anything for inside government and food, fuel. If you go down. People got the supply for the government.
So what you want to say to Atiku?
Yeah, Atiku. Even Atiku no be say I don't need them, I need them. But he don't try. He don't try. No be say one special will come win like that. Or no be say Atiku no do any bad for me. Or. But what if Baba they do what we know they like say all these things what they cause. You know say we borrow the change. So $1 make it there down. They like don't go high. They like make it go down. Everything will there normal. But we don't take for
again no be Hausa, no be Igbo, no be Yoruba. Any language may enjoy in life. May you know say Nigeria now we don't dey better country. Now the thing where we dey happy, we dey destroy that. But we don't happy.
Thank you so much. This is where we drop the curtain of today's edition of Vox Pop on Flip TV with Michael Adekunle. Join me next time as I bring you another informative topic. Bye for now.